everybody doing? You guys so good? You guys are so awesome. I love it. You guys are so energetic. This next comic recently moved back to New York from Boston, which is in Massachusetts. Yeah. He's going to do a character monologue for you. Please give it up for Jeff Ross.
Hi, I'm Michael Tompkins. No, not the Michael Tompkins of Paramus. He's a different guy. He's a great man, or so I've been told by my contemporaries. I haven't had the opportunity to meet. We're not related, but I've heard he's in tire recycling, right? You know what? That's not what I'm here for. I'm not just trying to ride some kind of fame name game thing here. No. No, I'm at your private home to offer you an exciting investment opportunity. Now, before you slam that door in my face, let me just guess what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, look at this slickster at my house, all right, trying to sell me some kind of stay-at-home, home-based, like a creamery, some kind of creamery that you do from your house. That's ridiculous. Why would I do that? Everyone knows that's a saturated market. You can't get into that. I wouldn't be surprised if half of your neighbors got creameries in their basement, running at all hours, making all kinds of sundries and what have you. I mean, that's a tough game. If you're getting the creamery game, you gotta have an angle, right? You gotta come at that like maybe you're gonna put fruit in it, or you're gonna use water instead of milk. You gotta have something else. I don't have time for that. You don't have time for that, right? No, I got something even better. All right, you ready for this? Boom! Knives, motherfucker! Come on! All right, I see the fear in your eyes. I understand. There's a stranger at your house wielding knives. I get it. I get where you're coming from. But listen, these babies sell themselves. Let me paint you a picture. All right, settle down, settle your wife down. All right? It's gonna be good. All right, so how many times in your life are you just walking down the street, minding your own business, dreaming of England, when someone crosses your path and you think to yourself, man, I want to stab this man in the sternum. Quick question, how are you do that if you don't got knives, right? It sells itself. Is that doubt in your eyes? Was that not fear? Let me assure you, okay? These knives are sharper than a Chinese math student. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. They'll go right through that sternum, man. Like you wouldn't believe. Okay, I understand. I'll put them down. Okay. Being an independent businessman, I know it's not for everybody. You know, I get it. It's tough. There's that upfront investment. You're probably thinking like, oh, it's gonna be really expensive. I don't know if I can afford it. Well, let me blow your mind for a second. Okay, so strap in your house. All right. So I know you probably can't tell by how I am dressed, but I used to live on the streets, right? I was straight up homeless, bro. That's how it was, all right? This is before knives entered my life, okay? It was pre-knives. I need you to understand that. And I was thinking, like, oh, how do I get in this game? Then I realized I had to do something that many a man has done in his past. I straight up stole them, bro. So there was a local butchery. I went in there, took those knives, right? Because as my father would always say, a man with a duffel bag and a strong back can't be stopped. All right? I made that happen. Sadly, that butchery went out of business. It was in the community for 143 years. That's not what I was trying to do. Doesn't matter. So here's the thing. When you've got free stuff, anything you sell it for is profit. I was selling knives for 62 cents and a Tootsie Roll. Worked out fine, right? I'm doing okay. There may have also been a riot involved in that particular sale. But, hey man, I got knives for days, years. Okay, I see. You don't look convinced. You do not look convinced. Well, let me ask you this. You're a homeowner, right? You probably own this, right? Okay? You probably vote and like pay taxes. You're invested in this community. I get it, right? And that'd be bad, like if something happened in the community, right? You had all this emotional and also literal investment in it. That'd be bad. So let's just paint a theoretical picture for you, okay? And then we'll have a conversation. All right, so let's just say, theoretically, that the recently appointed NSA director, Admiral Michael S. Rogers, let's say he got that position by nefarious means, right? I'm not talking about backstabbing, no knife puns, don't you worry. No, I'm talking about, yep, you guessed it, that's right. He has a deal with Mephistopheles, the right hand of Satan. What's that all about? So he's got the most Faustian of Faustian agreements going on here, okay? That's how he came into power. And I'm telling you, at some point, the devil gets his due. Am I right? Right? So right now, in Fort Meade, Maryland, the ground is going to crack open, and then you're going to see this terrible bile rise out of there, and then it's just filled with hate and fire, and it's going to scour the earth, rend flesh from bone. There'll be men, women, and children screaming, begging for forgiveness, but there won't be any forgiveness, because Judgment Day is upon us, and that literal pestilence that is rotting and writhing, it'll sing a song and it makes the sky cry blood, and there'll be a crimson tide that'll wash both the innocent and the guilty into the sea and into the devil's gaping maw, and then it'll wash into the shores, onto the streets, and up to your door, and then you'll be thinking, man, I wish I had some knives, motherfucker. Am I right? Right? Okay, I see you reaching for a phone. Probably call the police. I understand. I understand. And listen, I may or may not be a convicted felon, but I'm not going to wait around to find out for sure. So I got a couple of brochures. Look them over. That's my cell phone number on there. Feel free to give me a ring if you've changed your mind. And remember, the name's Michael Tompkins, but I'm not from Paramus. You have a good day.